Hey, hi everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Let me wait for five minutes. Let them join remaining people. So suddenly I have created the live section for the. So I think so. The notification will not go for the anyone. Let me wait for 2 to 3 minutes, and after that we will go for the things. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Let me start the live section. And so today topic is like about one project I'm getting to, like data analysis project. It is Adidas sales in the USA. So this is I collected data from the Kaggle, and this is overall about the data set, like is the license of things and what are the content. It's a collection of overall the sales in Adidas products in the UK, and the data set is contained simply like these columns, like retailer ID, invoice date, reason, state, city, product as per the unit, and unit sold, and also the total sales, operating point, profits, and sale methods. This is the approaches we have seen. Let's see the data in the Kaggle only, and this is the data. So where it will have like so retailer, which type of retailer, Walmart, Bear Gear, Softish, Sports Directly. These are the things present in the data. So let's go for the new notebook. In this only, I have created the Kaggle. In the Kaggle only, I have taken the notebook. So this is a notebook, and simply I added the data set here. See, the data set is loaded, and the data set name is like data cell CSV file. So let me start writing the code right now. So before going to that, I need to install some of the packages which is required. So when you are using this user interface of Kaggle, you have default they only load the packages like NumPy, Pandas. So not only for data visualization, like for the data visualization, we need to use some more packages like Matplotlib, Cbond. These are the required. So for that, I'm importing the libraries like starting like NumPy as np import pandas, import pandas as pd, import matplotlib, matplotlib dot py, pyplot as plt, import cbon as sns. Yeah, I'm importing these things. So I need to check inline, like this is the things I am putting. So I draw loading the data from the cat, data loading right now. So data dot like df equals to pd dot read underscore csv. I need to path the, I need to paste the path where the data exactly located. This is my data location, and I'm running the data, so I'm not getting any error during the data loading. So let me see the top where let me see the top head of the data, top head. So this is the top of my data, like a retailer id, invoice, everything is there. Let me see what are the exactly the columns are present. Looking for a columns, let me write the comment also. uh, Looking for a comment column, like columns. Df dot columns is a simple function you can use, and you get what are the columns present in this data. So these are the columns I have present in my data. So based on these columns, and I'm doing some of the things I don't want this retail id and operational, I don't want these things. So I am simply dropping the retail id, and yeah, I'm dropping the retail id. So because I don't want that retail id, okay, I don't want that retail id. Simply I'm going to drop that retail id, drop the retail, drop the retailer id. Df dot drop, df dot drop, what I need to drop the retail id, right? Retail id, where axis equals to, where axis equals to 1, in place equals to true. So I don't want to, like, it makes a permanent changes. Okay, yeah, now it's fine, it's dropped. Let me check the columns is the present, like. So we have checked the top data also. For the top data I don't require, just going for the columns and check the things, is the things are present or not. Oh yeah, so it shows because I already dropped the things, no? That's why it's showing the error. Let me re-execute that. Again, I need to read the page. Now it's showing right. See, I don't have any retail ID, right? Because I don't have any, and I didn't get any retail ID right now. I didn't get any retail ID right now, right? Yeah. So we, in the data we have invoice date. So based on the year we are considering the things. So for that purpose I am going to create a new column, creating a new column for year. Okay, from invoice, from invoice date. Okay, for that I am writing a function def year of x. It's a function, return x of like x of slicing from -4, and I'm creating a new column, that is the year, that is equals to df dot, where I am to get invoice, invoice date, and I am from the, like, I need to separate the data from the invoice date, dot apply year, okay, dot apply the year. So now I'm going to check the info of a data, if the data is created or not. See, the data is created. We can also see, like, df dot head, df dot head, is the data is printed or not. Yeah, see, I have separated the year from the invoice. So I use a slicing method here to separate the invoice data. Okay, to separate the data, I shown you like data that info how the data is located also. So here the data is everything is in object type. So there are approximately 686 900 9641 rows is presented. Let me check right now. Let me check for null values. For that we have a code is nan or is null is a both of the functions we can use. Let me check. So I found that my data set have only price per unit has only two null values. So I found that price per now price per unit have only two null values. At the time I'm ignoring these null values because it have limited, right? So we don't require that much impact our visualization. So I'm simply ignoring that null value. Okay, ignoring that null value. And after that let me show you bottom records. For that df dot tail I'm passing 10. So these are the bottom 10 records present in our data set. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, up to now is everything is good. Yeah, fine. So we seen that in the info we have data type is object. So object can't able to like work on for the machine learning algorithms. We can't able to do the things. So we need to convert that data type, like clean the data type from the object, like it's a string type, right? Object means it's a string. See human approval, unused, like this is how these are the object type. So we need to convert this object into the float values. Like how to convert means simply I will write a function here. Okay, simply I will write a function uh, converting the string into float. Okay, converting the string into the float. Df I need to call like df convert float c1. This is a function name. I am passing the x, one parameter x, y equals to simply I need to store the data from the y for I in x. For I in x, if I dot is digit is a function, is a method we already discussed in list. Is digit equals to true, then y plus y equals to y plus 1. So it's not a 1, I think so it's I. Else I'm writing the else condition, or I need to mention the else if condition I equals to dot, simply it's a dot, and y plus equals to I. Finally we are passing the else condition. I think so if else is fine. Before else we will go for return. I think it's better to go for the return float. I need to convert into the float of y, the data which is entered into the float of data. Now this is a function. I need to change the whatever categories contained, like here the reason, price per unit, operation profit. These are the things present. I need to convert into the like float, right? I need to convert them into the float. Let me check. We have these other things are present in the numeric. I need to convert into the float these four columns. Df dot on price unit. Df dot price unit. Simply copy and paste over here. Price unit, same column. I am applying. Mhm. Equals to df underscore price unit apply float. So I need to apply the float, right? Like apply the float means we need to write, we have write in a function. So this is a function, right? Df dot after that total say, I think so, unit sales. We have unit sales equals to df same unit sales dot apply con convert float. This is the function name I written. Next one we go for the total sales. Yeah, it's a total sales is present. D of total sales apply into converting the flow. I need to convert this. So final one df dot we have operating profit. This is the final thing which is contained the numeric data. Now it is equals to df dot numeric data dot apply. I need to apply the convert float. Let me check if I will get any errors. So let me check. Yeah, I get an error. That's error is object float is not iteratable. Float object is not iteratable. So let me check. This is the error I got it. So df this is a function is correct, and if I run these things, so I'm getting error in this price, where the price. Okay, let me get error. So only the for the price per unit I'm getting the error, right? Only the price per unit I'm getting the error. Let me copy this and paste over here, where I'm getting like price per unit. So this is, I think so, it's a dollars. It is in the form of dollars. Mm, it's form of dollars. Let me copy this, go for the Google and paste over here. Let me check what's exactly the error. The float object is not iteratable. Okay, fine, let me leave this thing. I don't want to change into the thing. Okay, so we don't want to go for the in-depth analysis. Just a basic analysis we are doing, because it's for only the beginners. So I don't want to go for the fully depth analysis. After that, so let me check, show the changed. So the changed the data type shows the changed data type. So we have changed now. For the df, which things I need to pass this right. Total data type is change. Total change operation also has change. Dot head, I need to print the dot head values. So see, the data has been changed into the float. Okay, let me check what is the maximum and minimum from the unit cell. So it's a unit cell is we have in it. What is the maximum value, what is the minimum value we need to find, right? Like maximum amount of unit, max and minimum in unit, unit sold. Okay, unit sold. For that max, I'm writing the max is a function, max dot df. I'm passing the unit sold dot, I'm using the max function, right? To find the max is max function. Mini equals to d of units sold dot mini. Okay, this is the functions I have created. Let me print max, next print mini. So these are the top sold and these are the bottom sold present in that. Okay, and also let me count what are how many total, so like counting the total number of sold units. So let me count total number of sold units. Total number of units sold. Okay, for that create total sold equals to d of underscore units, sorry, df of, like it's our square brackets. I need to pass the sold dot sum. I'm using to find the sum. So I didn't get any error. Next, I directly print the total underscore sold, total underscore sold. So the total underscore sold means like we get a total value. It's around 2475611, 2745611, right? Okay, this is the thing. And after that I'm doing the, I need to add like for this sale, for this purpose, like where we need to find the retailer, right? So how much, so we need to get a clear data. So for this purpose I'm adding like adding or joining the retailer to this format. For that I'm using retail, like it's a keyword, like I'm creating retailer underscore df data set equals to, I'm using the I'm using the group by function to join retailer to this unit cell where I'm written this thing, this changed data types. This the three columns. I need to some of them and date. and I need to reset the index, reset underscore index, right? Reset underscore index, like indexes has been resetted, retail dot underscore. So now we get the things. So that retailer also added to this data. So the retailer also added this data. Let me make a let me make a graph to visualize between like total number of units sold and their based on retailer. Okay, for that plt dot grid, I'm finding the grid axis axis equals to x, plt dot x label, pl dot x label. In x label I'm passing the retailer, plt dot y label, I'm passing the units sold. Okay, now for that I'm making a bar of retailer, like I need to pass right letter, right? Retailer, okay, bar of retailer dot units sold. This is x-axis and this is y-axis, and height height equals to 0.5, height equals to 0.5, uh, label equals to unit units, like, yeah, units sold, label equals to units sold, pl dot legend, retailer is not defined. So I think so it's a spelling mistake. I'm getting that retailer is not defined. So I define retailer. Yeah. I changed the things, like I need to pass this thing, right? Retailer dot df. Now I will get this new. multiple values height equals to right, it's right. GHT height equals to, I think so, it's right. Why is it showing that error? Power have multiple values of argument height. So let me remove this. Now see, yeah, it's showing right. So some of the, I think so, it's a issue of, I think it's a issue. So no problem. Maybe remove the height and we get the things. So this is a total in the bar charts of how the data is strings. Okay, and let me see the pie chart also. Let us see the pie chart of unit sales. Uh, Pie chart of unit sales. Sorry, unit sold. Sometimes telling unit sale, unit sale. Pie chart year. So let me go for the things. Before pie chart, I need to do something like I need to combine the year, right? I have separated. So combine group of year. I need to combine this. Year equals to df dot. I need to combine this group by. I am grouping that year, what are the things I have mentioned. I am passing that same operators where I have seen where these things. I need to change the set index equals to 0 for index also. Let me run. The data is executed. Let me see the data. Yeah, the years of the data is also fine. Now we go for now print a pie chart pld dot pie underscore year of units sold, year of units sold, and autopacity equals to percent 0.1 float of percent color equals to, I need to pass the two colors, hash of 299, sorry, 299 2 DE, and one more color separation for the separation purpose 6D, that's it, 6DDE to 1. So let me see, the argument of colors is not there, the spelling of color is wrong. Now this is a graph. Let me change the colors also. For that we go for the MATLAB lib colors, MATLAB lib colors. Let me check. I need a code, right? COL, like COL color code. It's showing in HTML in MATLAB lib. Now you will find that things. Let me change this 10. I think so, go for the 10. Let me check, is it working or not. Let me check. Yeah, it's working. So we can directly assign that. Now I will go for snow. Snow is like white color only. I go for, okay. Right, sure. Why we don't want to waste the time. Snow is fine. It's not snow. Yeah, this is the visualization of a pie chart, and so we can see a number of things like that only. So like simply you can visualize the different operations using different things on this data. So this is the visualization. Use the colors and visualize the product, and you will get the things. Okay. Let me show you that having the gender for the product also. There is a lot of things present to the visualization, and that's from my side. I have shown the how to load the data, how to do the basic visualization. This is the two things I have done. So from your side, please go for the each and every visualization, analyze the data, each and every thing. Also use the things like different charts and plot charts, everything, and use the things. And I will complete this file and upload into the GitHub also, and I will provide the link in the comment by the end of this day. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the live section.